Good afternoon to those who listen. It's October 8th, 2024, 1:55 p.m. I just wanted to say there's a lot of things about this hurricane. Well, first off, I want to make separate videos for it. I just wanted to say, because I get a lot of people who don't like Paul Bailey and Mike from around the world, saying that they're shills and they're lying to everybody and all that. But, we're supposed to know people by their fruits. And I've been watching them for over 5 years now. And I'm sorry, I just don't see the deception that everybody thinks that they're doing. Now, Mike from around the world, and I've had people saying, yeah, he predicts a lot of stuff, but nothing of it ever comes true. But that's not true. That he's predicted a lot of things that have come true. And, he never claims that he's a prophet or anything like that. He gets inside information from his job. He gets, declassified information, so he knows about certain things. He also gets some things from God. So here's one of the predictions. I don't remember when he said this. I'd have to go back and look. And if anybody, wants me to share all the stuff that he has said that has come true, I could do that. For years, I've been writing notes about the stuff he says just to see if they do come true or not. Now, there's a lot of stuff that doesn't come true. And there's a lot of stuff that comes true, but the timing is off. But this is one of the big predictions he did. He also predicted, before the COVID-19 came out, he predicted that months before. I can't think of a lot of things off the top of my head, but this is one of them that I remember. He says that soon hurricanes will be so much more intense that they'll have to make a new category for it. And he said it would be like a category 6. And he said they would call it a hypercane. And I've already heard a few news reports out there saying that this would be a hypercane. So that's a prediction that he did. I'd have to look it up, but I got so much going on right now with everything, with my health and everything. And now I got to deal with Medicare. They're charging me $174 a month for, I guess it's Medicare Part B. They said A is free. So they're taking a lot of money out, plus the child support. It doesn't leave me enough to live on. So I talked to them today, and they said there's a program through Medicaid that you can get them to pay for the premiums. So I'm hoping that works. They said that I should qualify for it, so hopefully that will happen, and that will help me out a lot. But it looks like they're going to take out at least 1 month's worth of it. So the next month's going to be really rough for me, November. Anyway, to anyone that thinks that Paul Bagley, Mike from around the world, is either good or bad, please pray on it. Please pray for discernment from Holy Spirit on these things. I have been praying on that for a long time, and I have not had any, confirmation of that they are bad. And I would think if we're honestly praying and seeking the truth and asking for discernment, that God, Jesus, the Holy Spirit will, let us know. I don't believe that God, Jesus, Holy Spirit would lead us astray or ignore our calls, for truth and discernment on these things. So the only thing I can say is pray on it and for discernment on it. I'm sorry, I don't see anything wrong with Paul Bagley or Mike from around the world. Paul Bailey, yeah, he's loud. Are you serious? Get a cup of coffee. Whatever, And he has a lot of advertisements, and, they take blessing off, all that stuff too. Sure, that might not be right. It depends on what they're actually using the funds on. We know there's a lot of preachers out there that are scamming people for money, big churches, and they use them on, their own personal stuff, private jets and extravagant lifestyles and stuff like that. I don't see that with Paul Begley at all. If he's mismanaging the money and using it for personal things, yes, that is bad. But I don't see that. And there is never a requirement for people to pay money. It's a choice. He does lots of webinars. He does lots of discs, CDs, not CDs. You know what I'm talking about. He does a lot of videos and charges money for it. But he doesn't force you to do it. He doesn't force anything. So just, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Just ask for discernment on that. I've been praying on that for years. If anybody, that includes any channel, anybody that I'm watching, I always pray for, if they're not telling the truth, if they're not, leading you towards God and away from God instead, then please, Lord, let me know those people so I can stop watching them and stop listening to what they're saying. So that's all I can say and about that. I'm going to have to do some more videos about the hurricane. If it does wind up turning into this Category 6, I'm really afraid for my sister and my mom and my sister's son. They are there. They are 50 miles north of Tampa. And Tampa right now is supposed to be a direct hit. They are 20 miles away from Newport Richey Hudson area. That's where Lewis from Grand Supreme News is from. And it's all in evacuation orders, mandatory evacuations. My sister wants to hunker down and just stay there, but I told her, if it gets really super bad, go to a shelter. There's shelters. I gave her some information on shelters. The governor has said that if there's shelters that are full, they will open up new ones. And there's one last night. They opened up 2 more already. So there's places where she can go. I don't know if I trust her. She said her house can withstand 130 mile an hour winds. That's a lot as it is, but this one might be way more than 130 miles an hour. Depends on, once it hits land, it usually weakens, but we'll have to see. But thanks for watching. God bless.